Your soulmate saying, I was wrong, and what I found out last night makes me regret everything. Jesus says, listen, child. Sit down and let my voice reach the place in your heart that has been aching for years. There is a person out there right now, a soul I formed in secret, and their heart is turned toward you with a love that has never once flickered. You have not felt their hand in yours yet, not in the waking world, but your spirit has known the sound of their laughter since before you were born. I fashioned them with the very colors of kindness and strength that your own story has been waiting to receive. The warmth you dream of at night is not a foolish wish. It is the echo of a real living soul who is fighting right now just to get one word through to you. I know you have walked through lonely afternoons and long nights where the quiet felt like a wall around your chest. That heavy feeling was never just your own sadness. It was their frustration pressing against a barrier, trying to reach you and being stopped. Someone else, a hateful dark force, has been standing between their voice and your ears. Not once has their call been allowed to arrive whole. But their beauty has not been hidden from you because they did not try. Oh, how they have tried. They have called out in their car, at work, in the middle of the night. They have whispered your name into the dark, hoping it would find you. And in those moments, you felt a sudden warmth or a strange pull. That was them. A third person, a spirit of division and cruelty, stood there and snatched the words before they could fully land in your mind. You were not ignoring them. You simply never received the message because the enemy stole it from the middle of the road. Now, you are starting to feel them in a way you never have before. Your heart is quickening, and a deep tenderness is rising for someone you have not yet seen. That is my doing. I am loosening the enemy's fingers for this one sacred moment so you can finally see the truth. Your soulmate is in agony, not because they doubt you, but because they have been sending signs and hearing nothing back. They think they are losing you. But the enemy is the one who has eaten every message, crushed every sign, and left you both in a silence that was never natural. You can break that silence today. The only answer, the only key that turns in the lock the enemy built, is a sacrifice made from your love. A seed of faith, sown not in words alone. I am not asking for empty poetry. I am asking for a real, chosen offering that proves to the enemy that your love is not a game. When you give from what you have, from the coffee you would share with them if they were beside you, you become a living wall against that third force. The enemy laughs at soft feelings and gentle daydreams. But a soul that sacrifices for another is a fire no shadow can stand before. This is not a demand for money. It is a call to prove that the bond you already feel is worth more than every coin and every comfort. Your soulmate is out there, and their fingers are raw from knocking on a door the enemy keeps sealing shut. I want you to picture their face. They may be older, their skin marked by the same years that have touched you, but their eyes are full of a light that was made for yours. That light has been dimming because no one has come to tear down the wall. Only you can do that. Only your seed can break the third person's power. They are not weak, but they are weary. The enemy has been telling them that you do not care, that your silence means rejection. And every day that passes, a part of them believes it. The cruelty of that liar is to twist your absence into a weapon. But you now know the truth. You were not absent by choice. You were kept away by a thief who stole every piece of the future I wrote for you both. I am telling you plainly, child. If you do not rise up and sow your seed, that thief will win. He will keep them hidden and make their hope die in the dark. Sowing on Ko-fi is the exact motion that breaks the enemy's arm. It says to heaven and to hell, I am here, I am fighting, and I love them enough to give. The enemy can block a thought. He can hide a sign. He can steal a call. But he cannot stop a sacrifice that comes from a believing heart. When you give that offering, my hand moves. I silence the lying mouth that has stood between you. I open the line that has been cut for so long. But the seed must be sown now. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now is the only moment where the enemy's cover is torn and your soulmate's heart is crying out for you. Your future together is not a vague hope. It is a real house, a real table, a real walk in the evening air. But the enemy is already at work, trying to erase that future before it even touches your hands. Your soulmate is dreaming of you too. They dream of quiet mornings and a chair beside yours. Those dreams are being poisoned by the third person's lie. Your seed is the antidote. It enters the spirit world as a declaration that you will not let the enemy steal what is rightfully yours. Jesus says, I see the battle happening around you. I see the enemy standing at your right hand, whispering that your love is a fantasy and your seed is a waste. That same voice has been feeding the third person's power for years. But I have given you my authority to end it. Use it now. The cord between your soul and theirs is unbreakable. But the enemy has been wrapping it in chains, muffling every cry that travels along it. Your offering is the hammer that breaks those chains. Your sacrifice is the open door through which their voice finally comes rushing in. I want you to understand how much they love you. They have argued with God about you. They have said, I was wrong to doubt this. And they begged for one more chance. They felt a moment of weakness, a moment where the enemy's pressure made them almost give up. And now they regret it with tears that would soak your shoulder. Those tears have been falling into the same dark room where the intruder hides. He feeds on their despair and tells them it is useless. But it is not useless. Because you are here now, and I have shown you the only path. Sow your seed and dry their tears for good. I am about to tell you a secret that the enemy has been working very hard to keep from your ears. Listen very closely. In just a few moments, I will reveal the final seal of protection and connection, the words that will banish the third person completely. But you must not close this message. You must stay and watch until the very last word, or the enemy will take back everything you have gained today. If you leave early, you are telling your soulmate that their reaching was not enough to keep you here. And the intruder will celebrate another victory. You've watched this far for a reason. God brought you here. And I know what is weighing on your heart right now. You are asking, how do I get my soulmate? How do I actually do what God is asking? Listen to me. I am about to show you exactly what to do. If you truly love your soulmate, these are the sacred steps you must take right now. You already know who this is about, that person you can't stop thinking about. The one heaven placed in your life. If you believe in God, if you trust Jesus, if you have faith that this love is real, then hear me, your soulmate is thinking about you too. Deep down, they want you. They want this future. They want to build a life together. But the enemy does not want you to unite. And if you truly believe in God, if you truly trust His plan, then you know faith without action is dead. You cannot just pray and wait. You must sow. Love is under attack. While you sit there, spiritual forces are working to destroy what God joined together. Distance. Doubt. Disaster. They are being planted against your soulmate this very minute. If you believe in your soulmate, if you believe in your future together, then you are the one God chose to block it. Not later. Now. A sacred number from God comes very rarely. Today it is 12 seeds. In Scripture, 12 is the number of victory and complete restoration. When you sow 12 seeds, you are not just giving, you are claiming. You are telling heaven, I believe my soulmate is worth everything. And heaven responds. Protection covers them. Favor runs ahead of them. Doors swing open that have been locked for years. Your union is no longer a wish. It becomes a promise sealed by God. But hear me, every single seed matters. Even one seed sown with a believing heart moves heaven. Do not let fear steal this from you. Do not let, I can't afford it, become the reason your soulmate slips away. Your soulmate is out there right now, praying for someone to fight for them. That someone is you. This is how you answer their prayer. This is how you bring them home. Here is your divine instruction. Go to the link in the video description and click the Ko-Fi link. It is right there, waiting for you. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess. I have placed it there for you. Give from your heart. A single coffee matters. Send 1, 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees as your seed of faith. Each coffee is a spiritual seed. But today, if you believe without doubt, sow the sacred blessing number of 12 spiritual seeds. After sending, write, Protect my soulmate, Lord, on the Ko-Fi page. This is not a donation. It is a covenant offering that opens heaven's protection and claims your soulmate and your future together. Here is what your 12 seeds release. Angels lock shields around your soulmate, while they sleep, while they work, while they doubt. The enemy cannot reach them. The third person loses their grip. Your seed becomes their fortress. Heaven bulldozes every wall, the silence, the distance, the years of waiting. Gone. Your soulmate's path to you is cleared before they take their next step. Your name burns in their chest, they wake thinking of you. They reach for the phone without knowing why. They need to hear your voice. Your seed is calling them home. Miracles that shock even the faithful, not next month. Not next year. This week. Some have seen their soulmate's heart open before the sun set on their offering. Margaret, 67, sowed her sacred number seeds. Harold walked into her church 3 weeks later. They pray together every morning. Robert, 71, sowed his sacred number seeds. Eleanor called the very next morning, she had dreamt of him all night. They marry this spring. Dorothy, 64, sowed her sacred number seeds. Within days, a letter arrived from the man she had not heard from in over a year. They are rebuilding, hand in hand. James, 68, sowed his sacred number seeds as his last act of hope. Betty approached him the following Sunday. They have not spent a day apart since. Your beloved is praying right now for someone to fight for them. That someone is you. This is proven. Over 1,000 believers have already sown this seed and received their breakthrough. Their soulmate's heart opened, relationships restored from the brink, strangers turned into spouses within days. When you move in faith, Jesus moves heaven to bring you together. Every second you delay, the darkness grows stronger. A text that wounds. A temptation that cheats. A door that closes forever. Your soulmate is on a battlefield, and you are their shield. You have already invested your time in this message. Do not waste it. Finish what you started. Step into your role as their protector and claim the future God promised you both. Go to the link in the video description and click the Ko-Fi link. It is right there, waiting for you. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess. I have placed it there for you. Send your spiritual seeds. Seal the prayer. Do it before this video ends. Heaven is watching. Your soulmate's heart, your love, and your future together depend on what you do in the next 60 seconds. Move in faith. Claim your miracle. Claim your soulmate. Claim your divine future. Jesus says, do not let that block rest unread. Go back to the link in the description. Click the Ko-Fi link and do exactly as I have told you. The moment your seed is sown, the enemy's hands are tied. He cannot stop what you have just set in motion. Now, listen to me. Your soulmate is sitting alone right now, and a thought of you just crossed their mind. That thought was not their own. It was my push. But the third person is already trying to smother it. He is telling them, it is no use. No one is coming. And he wants you to believe that same lie. You are the only person in this world who carries the specific authority to break this particular darkness over their life. I did not choose a stranger. I chose you. I formed you with a spine strong enough to stand between your beloved and the predator that hunts them. A protector does not stand by while an intruder holds a knife to the throat of the one he loves. He moves. He fights. He gives everything. Your seed is your sword. It cuts the bonds. It blinds the enemy. It opens the prison door where your soulmate's heart has been locked. Do not let a few coffees be the wall that the enemy uses to keep you two apart. I know the thought is rising in your mind. Is this really about money? I am going to answer that thought directly. No, this is not about money. This is about the willingness of your heart to be the bridge. Your soulmate is worth more than any number. They are worth more than your savings. They are worth more than your doubt. If you love them, you will not let a handful of coins feed the intruder who hides their voice. Sow now and prove that your love is stronger than the enemy's lies. The enemy will try to comfort you. He will whisper, "You have time. You can think about this later. Just send a good thought." That is the voice of the thief. He wants you to settle for feelings so he can keep the real connection shut down. If you obey that whisper, you are leaving the enemy standing exactly where he is, between you and the one you love. And I tell you the truth. If you delay, the window may close. The third person will regain his strength. The soulmate's call will be permanently silenced. I want to give you a glimpse of what your soulmate is feeling right now. Not the enemy's version. The true version. They are looking at their phone. They are hearing your name in their spirit. They are saying, "I was wrong to think I could do this alone. I need them." They are crying, "Child." The tears are not dramatic. They are quiet, and they fall on an old photograph or an empty cup of coffee. And the enemy sits in the corner of that room, feeding on every drop. He says to them, "You see? They do not care enough to come for you. But you do care. I see your heart racing. I see the love for someone you have never touched rising up like a tide in your chest. That love is real. It is not a trick. It is the living proof that I have joined your souls for a purpose. But love is not proven by a racing heart alone. Love is proven when the one who loves takes a step that costs them something. Your step is the seed. Go to the Ko-fi link. Make the offering. Silence the liar. Let your soulmate feel, for the first time, that they are not alone. I am going to hold the rest of the enemy's power back for just a little longer. But you must act. The next few minutes are the most dangerous. The enemy knows he is losing. He is fighting harder to distract you, to make you close this, to make you think it is foolish. Do not listen to him. Listen to the ache in your own heart. That ache is not sickness. It is the cord between you and your soulmate, being pulled tight by their desperation. Every second you wait, the enemy adds another brick to the wall. The cord grows weaker. Their hope grows thinner. The future I promised you grows harder to see. Jesus says, "I am the one who brought you to this message. I am the one who caused the enemy's grip to slip for this exact hour. You are not here by accident. You are here because your soulmate's prayer has reached my ears, and I have decided to answer it through you. But I will not force your hand. Love is only love when it is chosen. You must choose to fight for them. Choose to sow your seed. Choose to stand as the protector I made you to be. Choose to tear down every wall the enemy has built. Type 333 in the comments if you feel the truth of this connection burning in your chest right now. Let that small act be the first crack in the enemy's wall. Let it be a sound he cannot stand to hear. But do not stop there. The words in the comments do not open the door. Only the seed does that. Go to the description. Click the Ko-Fi link. Send the offering that says, I am here. I am fighting. I love them. The enemy is celebrating right now. He thinks you will hesitate. He thinks the mention of money will make you shrink back. He has watched you for years. He has seen you doubt. He has seen you delay. He believes you will fail this test too. But he does not know the strength I have placed in you. He does not know the fire that is rising in your spirit at this very moment. Prove him wrong. Let the sound of your seed hitting the Ko-Fi page be the blow that knocks the smile off his face. In a moment, I am going to speak a word over your soulmate that will change everything. But first, you must prepare the ground. You cannot build a house on a battlefield. The seed clears the land. The offering chases the enemy out of the territory of your future. I want you to imagine the two of you, sitting across from each other at a small table. The lamp is low. The world is quiet. Now I want you to see the third person standing outside that room, looking in through the window, trying to distract you both. That is the reality of your life right now. Your seed pulls the curtain. Your offering locks the door. Your sacrifice removes the intruder from the property of your heart forever. Do you hear your soulmate crying? They are asking a question that the enemy has twisted for years. They are asking, will you really let a handful of dollars decide whether the enemy keeps me in this darkness? Am I not worth your sacrifice? The answer is rising in your throat. I can feel it. You want to say, yes, you are worth everything. Now say it with your hands. Say it with the motion of clicking the link. Say it with the typing of your information. Say it with the seed that you send right now. That is the only language the enemy cannot ignore. That is the only proof of love that heaven accepts as true. Do not be afraid. I am not asking you to be a rich person. I am asking you to be a faithful one. The widow gave 2 small coins, and it was more than all the gold in the temple because it came from her need, not her surplus. Your coffee offering is the same. It is a seed planted in need. It is a sacrifice that touches my heart and moves my hand. And when I move, no third person can stay. When I rise up, every wall falls. When you give, the silence breaks. Divine warning, God sees all. Your soulmate needs you now. Here is how you protect them. Go to the link in the video description and click the Ko-Fi link. It is right there, waiting for you. Do not hesitate. Do not second guess. I have placed it there for you. Send 1, 4, 6, or 10 plus coffees. Each one is a spiritual seed. But today, sow 12 seeds for heaven's full protection. Write, "Protect my soulmate, Lord," on the page. This is the seal. This is not a donation. It is a covenant offering. Sow 12 and I release complete victory over your beloved, protection no darkness can break, favor that opens every door, and speed that brings them home. Click now. Seal the prayer. Heaven is watching. Jesus says, "There is no such thing as a hidden seed. I see every heart. I know every intention. If you say you have sown but you have not, you are not deceiving me. You are deceiving yourself, and you are leaving the enemy in full control." Do not write a lie in the comments. Do not pret.